Hello Sagittarius, welcome to my channel. I am Amanda. I wanted to jump on today and do your full moon lunar eclipse reading. This is going to be in the sign of Taurus, and it's today, y'all. I am late, I know, but I'm going to do a reading for the next 7 days, so this is going to pay out till next Monday, okay? So this full moon is going to bring shocking events. It's going to bring change, a lot of change. Also, this is the last full total lunar eclipse for the next 3 years. So there's an energy that's going to kind of travel for the next 3 years along with this, okay? So I'm kind of curious to know what that is. But huge shifts are coming collectively and independently. Today is, we're voting today, so I'm kind of curious to see how that pans out. And just a lot of shakeups, you know. The astral is shook. It is all shook up. The cosmos are shook up. As always, you know, it's time to get rid of the old and embrace the new. We have, for the last 3 months, I've been saying this. We've got to get that old energy out of us and replace it with new energy. We have been, I know, since people say 2012. I have been in this energy probably since 2015. We've been through it for a while. It's been very, very heavy. We've been doing, you know, natural disasters every time we turn around, and we just got, you know, riots and just things. People are in uproars, you know. We just got a lot of animosities and a lot of, you know, people getting butt hurt and stuff like that. And I really feel like hopefully that'll be a little shift coming towards all that, you know, because that energy's played out. I'm just telling y'all that. Y'all the only people I'm telling that today. Okay, anyways, y'all are my last sign to do today, and I'm very happy. I've been at this table for a very long time. Anyways, so let's get on to Sagittarius. Let's see. People are going to be talking their truths too, y'all. Whatever's stagnant cannot be stagnant anymore. We have to move forward, and we have to do, you know, we have to bring in the truth, our own truths, and, you know, people are going to be speaking their truth too. So we're going to see how that plays out. I'm putting my energy into myself this full moon. I'm going to get creative. I might do a little cleaning, and that, you know, that's about it. I'll work, and I'm not going to put myself in a bunch of chaos. I know a lot of people are going through a lot, and I don't want to add to that chaos in anybody's life, so I'm just going to pull myself back and just speak to y'all, hopefully, and not bring any chaos to any of y'all. No, I just only have love and light for all y'all. Alright, Sagittarius, let's get into your reading. What is the energy surrounding Sagittarius? Justice in reverse. Oh, God. We don't like that. We don't want that. Justice in reverse. Something's not balanced, y'all. Something's not fair, and you see it, and you're like, no, this is not fair. It's very, very apparent in your life, because, I mean, that's the energy surrounding you. What is crossing you? Why is this justice here? The World, the High Priestess. Your intuition is telling you to distance yourself from something that's not balanced. We got the Star and the Queen of Pentacles. You know, you got hope somewhere else. You got comfort and stability somewhere else, you know. Okay, let's see. We'll just no longer be hidden. 4 of Cups, you're not content. That can no longer be hidden for Sagittarius. You're no longer content in a situation, and I have a feeling it's whatever this injustice is. What do you need to embrace? King of Cups, being a little more open, you know, being a little more compassionate and sincere. Be sincere on what you do, you know. What do you need to let go of? 6 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. Wow, okay. Okay, you need to let go of, and I hate saying this, y'all. You need to let go of trying to make something work that's not going to work out. What are you learning? It's that, that equal give and take that you've been wanting, that you've been craving, that, that within this situation, within this justice in reverse, that equal give and take that you've been wanting with this person, it's not going to happen. That wish fulfillment that you've been craving or trying to bring in, I'm sorry, but this is what they're saying. It's time to let that go. Time to let that hope go with this situation, because it's the Five of Wands. It's like conflict all the time. It's not getting on the same page, and you're learning that you just want to keep a purity to yourself, and you just want to keep on flowing, and you don't want the situation to change your emotions or your attitude. You don't want this situation to change your attitude at all. What are your blessings? Give me something good. Hanging back from the situation. What's coming up next? The Hermit. You're going to hang back from the situation, and you're going to go within, and you're going to go do some soul searching. And you say, no, I don't need this energy in my life, because my intuition is telling me I need to distance myself from this discontentment. I need to embrace a calm, loving, open, compassionate energy. I don't need this justice in reverse. That's not fair. That's not bringing in that equal, it's just not fair. This is justice in reverse. Walking away. It's like a soul tie, and that's why you're having a hard time walking away from it, because it is a soul tie. The Six of Cups is here. And it's like you have to walk away from that dream, from wanting this person to come in and to offer everything. And, because y'all were on the same page. I mean, y'all are on different pages as each other. So it's like the universe wants you to know that what's crossing you is you walking away from this commitment, because it's just not fair to you anymore. And the High Priestess, and the thing that's crossing you is your intuition, knowing that you need to distance yourself, knowing that you have other options that are a lot more balanced. So you'll be celebrated elsewhere. That's what's crossing you. You know that you will be celebrated elsewhere. You will be recognized elsewhere. This situation with this justice in reverse, you were never recognized like you should have. You weren't praised, and you weren't given the credit where credit was due. And so you're like, you know what? I really wanted this situation in my life, but I know I have to move forward on a new journey, because it's really causing me a place of discontentment. Four of Cups, Death on the bottom. I have to transition this energy. I cannot be in this energy anymore. It's weighing me down. And that's what no longer can be hidden, is that it's weighing you down. It's deceptive. Seven of Swords, Page of Swords in reverse, Three of Cups. It's almost like what no longer could be hidden is you're going to celebrate or be celebrated somewhere else. You have to speak your truth, and tell this person, you have been deceptive. You haven't gave me the energy that I need. You haven't been fair to me. And this is just what is no longer can be hidden, is the unfairness in the situation. Three of Cups, Seven of Swords is interference. Look at this. Three of Cups, Seven of Swords. Somebody trying to get away with some kind of interference, some third-party interference. It just put you in a place of discontentment. Is there another way to say it? you just want to branch off now. You're like, okay, well, I'm done with that. Guess you're not gonna, and you're not gonna look back. The Page of Swords is in reverse. You're not looking back. You're not even gonna be curious about where it went. You're learning. But the King of Cups is here next. That's what you need to embrace, and that's that open, being open towards other people whenever they come in after this situation is done. The universe has got something in mind for you. For the King of Cups being here for what you need to embrace, the universe has got something a lot better in mind for you than this Justice in reverse. What is this King of Cups? And you need to think about how this person really put you into a place of worry and anxiety and fear, and where you were like having nightmares at night. I feel like you were holding back on yourself. You saw that this was because look at this. You saw this as a tower moment. Look at him. This King of Wands has his little thing right here. He's looking at that tower moment, and he's like, I know this, Embrace that. Know the universe is saying, this is a tower moment. We see. You see this is a tower moment. Go ahead and do something about it. Embrace that and get that new plans. Get authoritative. I feel like you haven't been authoritative to this person. You haven't put up boundaries, and it's like it's time. It's time. And then what falls to the floor comes to your door, y'all, and that's is slowly going to move into a new direction. You're slowly going to get that balance back, okay? I don't know where these come from. Let's put these back in. Let's see, what is this Nine of Cups, Six of Pentacles, of what you need to let go of? The Lovers, the Chariot. It's making a choice. Judgment. Let go of trying to revive this situation. Okay, the Judgment is revival, and it's kind of like just let go of that, of trying to revive it. Go ahead and get your stance. Make a choice. Surrender to the universe. The choice is on here twice. The choice to revive it needs to be let go of. You do not need to do that anymore. There's something. The Emperor is here for y'all. There's something that's more stable that you could build with, okay? The Page of Cups is the Five of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles. This is what you're learning. You're not on the same level. You're this loving, caring individual, and this other person is, no, I know it better. I know things better. Way better than you. And the two fives, the Five of Wands, and the Five of Swords is change. This is the different page. This is what you're learning, that you are on a different page from this person and you need change. You're sitting here as the Queen of Pentacles, this loving, nurturing, individual, and they're the Justice in reverse. They're not fair. They're not bringing, balance to the situation. It's just this mess. It's a mess. And you see it. You're like, no, Five of Swords, Five of Wands. We need change. This person's not on my level anymore. What's this Hangman for their blessing? This is you holding back, healing, finding your independence, and speaking your truth. This is your blessing. You spoke your truth. You got out of this situation. You went in, found your own independence, and healed. 14:14 on my clock. You got out of that bed, that bed where you were suffering, and you were in a place of discontentment, and like that Four of Cups, and you just were sad, and it was heavy energy. You got out of that bed, because that bed is now empty, and you started making plans, and you make, there's like him pointing at that map back there. He got an idea exactly where he wants to go. He's got the map on his foot, by his feet. He's like, yep, I got it all laid out. I'm ready to go. I know exactly where I want to go. And that's what Sagittarius is doing. Y'all are laying it out. mapping it out. And y'all like, I'm going to get out of here because this is not fair. What is this Hermit? This is you going within. You knowing you have to go within and take off on your new journey. You know, get the courage. Yeah, 9 of Wands, 10 of Swords, 5 of Cups, the Hermit. What's coming up, and I mean, this is a weekly reading, y'all, so it's not like it's gonna be, you know, like forever, you know. It's coming up soon. The 9 of Wands, the 10 of Swords, the 5 of Cups. You're gonna go within. You're gonna look at that discontentment that you've been in. You're gonna end this with this person. You're going to find, you know, there's gonna be a hallway there. This 5 of Cups is a hallway, and that's, you know, you looking at, and this hallway is a hallway of mirrors. You're going to have to look at what you want, what you've been through. You know, you're going to have to reminisce a little bit. You're going to have to really pull yourself out of that victimizing mode after this. Everybody goes through it, y'all. Y'all were not alone. This is not something I'm trying to call you out on. I'm just saying this is the way, you know, this is the way it works whenever we leave one thing. We have that sulking moment where we're just like, what the hell, you know, and we work with that. We find strength in that moment, and that's what you're doing, and you're finding the strength to put your boundaries up, and you're saying, no, I'm not taking this. I'm not taking this any longer. I'm taking a leap of faith, and I'm going towards something that's a lot more stronger, a lot more stable, something that's, you know, a lot better, something that could provide for me, something that's a protector, you know. I'm ready to, you know, you're determined to do that, to bring that into balance. What is this 5 of Cups? I want to know. Yeah, just like I said, you're going to go, it's an ending, right? And you're going through that shift. I mean, this is your truth. You're, you know, where you have wore a blindfold before, that blindfold's not on anymore. So now you're really looking at the whole situation at face value, and you're saying, oh, wow. And you've kind of going then, because everybody who has a connection or, you know, a union with someone else, and then it's good at first or whatever, we plan, you know, we plan for the future. And then whenever we don't have that in our lives anymore, well, what are we going to do now? All of our plans were lying within them. So it is, you're going to go through that little hallway where you're like, well, what's next? I had all my hopes and dreams into this situation. I really felt like this person was going to bring me my happiness and stuff like that. But you're going to find that place. There's going to be a breakthrough after this where you're going to come into a place and you're going to say, I don't need to be dependent on this other person or this other situation. I can be dependent on my own self. And that's where the lesson and the blessing and all of it's coming in, is you finding your own independence and you putting those boundaries up. I just did a reading a minute ago, I think it was Capricorn, that, you know, the universe was pushing them to see how they were going to put their boundaries up. And I really think that's what's happening with you, is boundaries needed to be put up, and the universe is testing, are you going to stand up for yourself? Because this isn't on the same page as you. Are you going to be able to, you know, to break free of this? So this is like a test for y'all too, okay? So, let's see. What do we got? What do we got for Sagittarius? Your big fat truth is staring at me right now. Queen of Swords. 2 of Swords. You know, that's that staleness, that stalemate is that 2 of Swords. I got denial, obstacles, and acceptance. I really feel like the obstacles that you have been having with this person, it could be like unhealed wounds that they have, you know, that's putting a block for you and this person to move forward. I do not see that this is changing. I don't see awakening for this person. I really feel like that you have been in a little bit of denial about it and accepting that this is something that you're not going to find your happiness in, and I understand that. It's hard whenever we come into a situation like that, and I just want to tell you, I understand, and I'm so sorry that you're dealing with that. But right now the energy says, the universe says, please put your boundaries up. Your boundaries are needed. Your acceptance of this is needed. They're asking you to please have patience. There is something better for you. There's a new love coming from you. But if you're still thinking about this situation, okay, and then in the future, if you're still obsessing over this, I just got obsessive a minute ago. Well, addiction's pretty much the same. If you're obsessing over this situation, you're so tied to this situation, it's going to cause you an interference for what is next. It's going to make it go a lot slower than what the universe is wanting to bring in for you. The universe is wanting to pick up that passion. They want you to make a decision and let you. Yeah, and this is like this decision would be more like you coming into that aha moment of, oh wow, this was a lesson. This was a lesson. And I know I have something out there a lot more passionate for me, and know that you have a second, third, fourth, fifth chance with yourself. Not with this person, but with yourself, to have something more passionate and more loving and more caring in the future. Okay? Because this person is just a little lesson for you, It's a message. It's not a lesson. It's a message. I hate that word lesson. Y'all were past life lovers, and that's what we learn from our past life lovers. It says trust what's going on in this situation. Balance yourself out and do that self-care that's needed. Clear your energy field and focus on yourself before acting towards anything. Focus on what you want, what your needs. It's time for us to find that out and write that shit down. Write down what we want in life. Don't regret leaving this person, okay? It's going to be to your best interest, because you learned the spiritual lesson that was needed to be learned. You got the message that you needed to get. You were conscious of it. You awoke to it, It was like a spiritual transformation. This rejection is divine protection, y'all. Alright, y'all. That's all I got for y'all today, and I hope y'all have a beautiful evening. I'm going to do some readings on you versus them. It's going to be like Sagittarius versus all 12 signs from Aries to Pisces, and we're going to see how that works out, and that's going to be my next readings that are going to come out, and hopefully I'm going to get those out by... I'm just throwing this out there. Hopefully I get them out by this weekend. Okay? So, thank y'all so much. I hope y'all had a beautiful full moon, and I hope y'all have a beautiful week ahead. Love and light to y'all. Bye-bye.